out, baby. Oh, shit. I'm coming. Oh, we just got back from the game. Oh, shit. We live. Let you tell it. Sports and BS on the Gregory live stream. We are live from Tampa. Just got back from the game. Cowboys get it done. Dak Prescott gets it done. The dad just farted. The defense gets it done. Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hey, what a day. What a day. What a day. It is 1 a.m. on the East Coast, pretty much. We just rolled in from Raymond James Stadium after watching the Cowboys blast the Bucks. What was the score? 31 like 6? 31-14. Yeah. But it really was, that was like a lot of scrap up 14. I'm just going to say this right before I talk about our experience today, which has been amazing. All I want to say is I don't want to hear, no, they were losing, a team with a losing record. I don't want to hear y'all supposed to beat them. Anyway, no. Y'all want to beat up my quarterback. Y'all want to beat up my coaches. Y'all want to say Tom Brady is going to get it done. Y'all know I like me some Tom. Everybody likes Tom. I met so many Tom Brady fans today. You crazy. You won't believe it. But initially I thought, excuse me, it is too late to go live. But we waiting on food anyway, so why not? Why not? Why not just do it? And plus, I was watching. Oh snap! I can't. You have to excuse me. I've been having a really good time today, right? And so things get a little tied up. I get tied up sometimes, right, with these cords. But you spin around. You spin around like that, and you out of it. That's right. Magic, baby, magic. Hey, today's been an incredible experience, start to finish. Oh, man. I don't even know what to do. I'm tired. I'm tired, but I'm happy to be here. As soon as y'all jump off the other stations, you can jump on here. Because I'm going to be here till this pizza gets here. I'm going to drink some water. Ooh. I don't want to hear it. Dak did an amazing job tonight. No interceptions. Thank you very much. Cowboys.
No interceptions.
No interceptions.
Dak beat Tom Brady.
No turnovers.
Tom Brady.
So I tweeted while we were at the game still. I tweeted, will they say Dak Prescott outplayed Tom Brady? Will they say that tomorrow? Will they?
They better, because that's what happened.
I don't think they will, but yeah. And I'm the type of guy that's like, hey, quarterbacks don't play other quarterbacks. Quarterbacks play defenses. But I understand how everybody operates in this sports media space. And the quarterbacks are, is the glory position as it should be. They touch the ball every play on offense. They make the most money. They get way too much credit for the shit they do, and they get blamed way too much for the shit they do.
Tom Brady threw more interceptions.
Tom Brady threw more interceptions today than Dak Prescott.
That's right.
Can you believe that?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, before the game, no one would have said it though. Nobody would have said Tom's going to throw a pick or two today. Nobody would have said that. They're going to be looking at Dak Prescott like, hey, it's a given he's going to throw one. He'll probably give you two. Not today. No. Not today. I was there. Check me out on Twitter, GG Livestream. You'll see I was there, all the haters. Now, let's talk about this experience so far today. We got up this morning. I actually did a live stream this morning. I did. Go check it out. I did several today, so you can check it out. I've been all over Tampa, so I've done several. I'm losing my voice. I can barely even talk because I was screaming so loud because I needed Dak to hear me, and I think he did. So let me tell you how the day started. We got up this morning. Am I yelling? No, sorry. Got up this morning and I did a live stream talking about what we're gonna do today. We in the Airbnb right here. We're gonna go see First Take and see Stephen A. Smith and Michael Irvin and of course Molly. Of course, Molly. We started out, I was doing a podcast. Chad was in the back making some bomb-ass bacon and eggs quesadillas. He made some bomb-ass bacon and egg quesadillas this morning before we went on our adventures out here in Tampa because the weather was perfect today. It got cold a little bit later, but it was perfect. The quesadillas were amazing, by the way. You know, a little bit of cheese, a little bit of bacon, a little bit of egg. I could eat some of them motherfuckers right now. I'm just saying. But we're waiting on pizza. We don't eat that. The rest of that. We're waiting on pizza. So we get up, we eat, we shower, shave, all that stuff. Boom, get the Lyft/Uber driver. So let me tell you about these Lyft and Uber drivers out here in Tampa. First, right, we get out of the airport when we get here, and we call the Lyft driver. He shows up, on time, all that stuff, good to go. We got three people. Normally, you got three people. You got a smaller car. You got two in the back, and one in the front. Two in the back, one in the front. No, this wasn't a Tesla. This is the first day. First day we got here. Yeah, there's a couple things. There's a couple trends I noticed that I hadn't shared with y'all yet. I'm sharing with you right now. So first off, this guy. So I'm riding shotgun. Chad Corey in the back. I open the door because he has to do one more circle because the security people at the airport want him to move. And then Corey Ray was off taking a shit somewhere. We didn't really see him. We had to wait for him. He wasn't ready to go. So we went around. So I got in the car with the guy to drive around the airport one more time, do the loop-de-loop. Dude's got shit all in the front seat of the car. He's got water bottles. He's got his dirty drawers. I'm like, what the fuck? But it's like, dude, like you don't even like. You see, I'm getting in the car, like attempt to move your shit out the way. He wasn't even trying to move. I was like, so I'm not touching that shit. Like you gonna move it? He goes, oh yeah, I'm sorry. Then he starts moving the shit. I'm not super bougie like that. I'm not tripping. People make mistakes. And I was cool. He had a bunch of stuff in the front seat, so he threw it out. So if you just chiming in, I'm talking about the Uber driver from the Lyft from the airport to the Airbnb yesterday. But there's a trend that followed through today. I'm gonna share that with you. So, by the way, shout out to the Cowboys. Just beat the Bucks at Raymond James. We just got back. Uber driver got too much in the front seat. He finally cleans it up. So, second day, we're leaving this morning after we had the bacon and egg quesadillas that Chad made this morning. We call the Uber driver. She shows up. And wouldn't you know, she had a bunch of shit in the front seat. And shotgun. So the Tampa Lyft and Uber drivers out here, Tampa, if you're watching, if you're here from Tampa, let me know. Dude, are people not supposed to ride in the front seat? I know it's, if you got 3 or more people traveling with you, chances are somebody's going to sit in the front seat, right?
That's right.
Chances are, yeah. So if you see 3 people coming, start moving your shit out the damn driver's seat. That was 2 and 1. Now, there's only one more. Well, we took another driver after the tailgate that I'm going to talk. Not the tailgate, but the first take session. That went smooth, no issues. That guy, he was from Santa Barbara, California, right? Yeah. The guy from Santa Barbara, California, the driver that we had today, out of 4 Uber drivers we had in the last 2 days, you were the best one. All right. You already heard about the first 2. Now, the last one, this brother, we just got back. He just dropped us off. We waiting on pizza. This last guy just dropped us off. We're at Raymond James Stadium. Cowboys win. Everybody's going crazy. I have more to share about that too. Everybody's going crazy. Cowboy fans out the wazoo up in there today. So much silver, blue, and stars everywhere.
America.
Cowboys have more fans there than the Buccaneers did tonight. That is not even no cap whatsoever. They just did. It looked like, if you're walking through the hallways of the stadium, it looked like you in Dallas somewhere. If you want to go off the fans. Anyway, so the last Uber driver, after the game, we end up walking to a spot. It's getting a little chilly out here. It's been beautiful all day, but it gets cold at night. So we're waiting. He finally shows up. Tesla. It was a nice Tesla, right?
It's nice.
Nice Tesla, right? And so it's a little smaller, but it can still fit 3 people. 1 in the front, 2 in the back. Talking about this Uber driver, right? The 4th one out here in Tampa, because they own some weird shit out here in Tampa. They're drivers. It's all good. Shout out, hold on, Rook. I got a comment real quick. Oh, it's Mr. Know-It-All's back from this morning. Shout out to Mr. Know-It-All. Yes, sir. Love seeing those Buck fans walk out in droves. Yeah, man, they was walking out in droves, but I didn't really see too many of them. Because all I saw was blue and white and stars everywhere. I saw them everywhere. So we get into the last Uber driver's car. He got his Tesla, nice Tesla. Smaller, but you can still fit 3 people. 1 in the front, 2 in the back. Chad gets to the front this time. We get in the back. And I don't know if y'all know how black people drive cars. But we like to lean back. We like to lean back in the seat, right? So this brother he was back. The back's rested. It was in the back seat. It was touching the back seat. It was that low, right? Now, that's cool, because I know all about that. But in Texas black people, if somebody's gonna get in the car and sit down behind you, we lift the damn seat up. This brother's like, is that enough room for you?
He was a big boy.
We're like, no.
He was a big boy.
No, that's not enough room.
He was a big
That's
boy.
not enough. He was big. He could have put it up a little bit, dog.
Man.
He could have put it up a little bit. Short ride. So Tampa, Lyft, and Uber drivers, hey, y'all got to step your game up. Other than that, my experience here the past 2 days has been wonderful, amazing, great. I wouldn't trade it. The first time I felt like a little kid in a very long time. I was just telling Chad that. So let's talk about today and what we did. If you can see, if you look at if you subscribe to the channel, if you haven't subscribed for it, you like shit, you see it. But just excuse me. I'm talking too much. Give me some water. Oh. So you can't cut that shit out because it's live. It's been a long day. It's been a really long day. So we leave with the second Uber, or the third Uber driver who had the stuff and all the shit in the front seat. We get to the Tampa Convention Center because we're going to see Stephen A. and Michael Irvin and, of course, Molly. We're going to see Molly. And the line is like out, it's crazy. We were like, where is everybody going? I know First Take was big. I didn't know they had fans like that. Whatever. I know people just want to get on TV, but it's all good, right? So out there, staying in line life. So we was content with taking a photograph by the First Take little sign. We all took a photograph. We was content with that, and there was a great little bar off to right there on the water in the marina. Hey, they got beer. Let's go sit down and enjoy this beautiful weather before we go to the tailgate. We did go to a tailgate today. That was good too. This is the tailgate, sort of before the tailgate First Take is. Finally, we noticed, and we noticed it before, but we didn't really pay it no mind. There's a little section by the marina, by the water, where they have like a little setup with lights instead, because the crew, the First Take crew, they come down from downstairs or where they're in their hotel or whatever, and they go stand by the water, and Stephen A. does his whole cowboy hat, talking shit and all that stuff. That's what he does, cowboy hating and all that shit. So it was cool. So we see people start to move down there, so Corey Ray starts to walk over there. Me and Chad are chilling. We don't think anything's gonna happen. Finally, Corey sends Chad a text and say, y'all might want to come over here because this is about to go down. So sure enough, we get up, we walk over to the spot, and of course, yes, we're right there on the rail. You know, here comes Stephen A., here comes Michael Irvin, here comes, of course, Molly. We're like as close as I am to you right now on this screen. That's how close we were. I got some recordings. I'll post that later. But we got to see Stephen A. do his thing. We saw Michael Irvin do his thing. Molly was just standing there looking fine, holding like a little baby and all that stuff. And it was great, right? They got to talk. Chad was actually hugging Michael Irvin. Corey got like a little. He got Stephen A.'s attention because he was talking all that, smack against the Cowboys. And then Corey Ray said, what do you say, Corey? What do you say?
You blowing smoke with your cigar.
He said, you blowing smoke. And Stephen A. straight up went, looked right at him. Looked right at him. Was like,
yeah, boy.
I don't know who you think you is.
Well.
Nah, he was actually pretty cool. He was just chilling, doing his thing. He didn't do anything crazy. He had his fans, he had his haters, all that. So that in and of itself started us out like really, really on a great note. By the way, the Cowboys did win tonight. I know all the other Dallas Cowboy content creators are talking about the game and all that stuff, but hey, the game was great. And I'm glad we won, but I would not trade my experience for a Cowboy win. That was a great experience. I'm glad they won. That made it even better, but they won. We were there. No, we probably saw Tom play his last game in Tampa. We were there for that, so I don't know how very historic that might be. But we saw Brady out there trying to do his thing, couldn't do nothing. So after we leave the convention center, we come back to the house real quick. We grab our layers because we know it's going to be cold at night, going to the game, and then we're off to a tailgate. We go to a tailgate, typical tailgate stuff. It was nice. It was cool. Free food. We had burgers, open bar, drinks. They made really good drinks, really strong drinks. Corey schooled me in cornhole. We played a little cornhole. Found out I'm not very good at that, but I'm really good at trash can beer pong.
Yeah, that's right.
With the volleyball. Me and Corey Ray went on a run. We were playing partners. And we went on a run. And it was just like, who gets next and all this stuff. So when we first started playing, right? There was a guy there in a wheelchair, and I don't know if it's his girlfriend or what, but shout out to them. They were really nice people, right? They kind of gave us the rules on how to play. I didn't know the rules how to play. All that stuff, but it was cool. So basically, you get a volleyball and you shoot it into a big rubber trash can, like it's beer pong though, but you got big trash cans. Yeah, y'all probably know about that shit. I just learned about today. Anyway, so the team that we played first, we want to give it a try. We're undefeated. Just so y'all know, we're undefeated. And we're like, oh, okay, cool. We never played before, but it looks like fun anyway, right? Not being not being competitive and all that stuff.
I know.
Hey, tell me what. If you want to know about the game, you don't want to hear me talk about all this stuff. Just tell me what you liked about the game, and I'll talk about it. Okay, this experience was crazy for me, so I'm talking about that. And so we play them, and we pretty much on the first round of shots didn't miss anything. We pretty much just it was a damn shutout.
Hey, you know what?
And I was like, damn, I'm pretty good at this.
What?
What are we missing?
Oh, I was just gonna say.
Oh, they're playing Tom on TV.
So
They're showing
Brady,
Tom
Tom
getting
Brady
hurt.
is 0-1 against the Cowboys in the playoffs, just so you know.
Oh, it's a beautiful stat.
All that 7-0.
Yeah.
was
So
regular season games.
Tom Brady, I should tweet that shit right now. Tom Brady is 0-1. 0-1. He's 0-1 in the playoffs against the Cowboys. Let's see how long that will last. Come on now. Let me get this tweet out here real quick. Y'all bear with me because I gotta tweet this. By the way, if you want to see this tweet that I just dictated to you, you can go to the GG live stream and please follow me there because I got kicked off of Facebook. Oh wait a minute, something's wrong with my. Can y'all hear me? I can't hear myself. If you're watching, you can hear me. Say yes, we can hear you. Because I can't hear myself anymore. What happened? Okay, I think we're good. What was I talking about?
0-1 in the
Oh, okay. I'm about to see this tweet out. So go to GG live stream and follow me on Twitter. I'm about to put this tweet out. There was all this talk this week about why can't I hear myself? Is it working? I don't even know if the mic is working. Can you go on to YouTube or just go on YouTube? No, it's not Instagram. We're on YouTube and Twitter. Twitter works too. Either one. Yeah, and just see if you can hear me. Because no one's responding. There's people here, but they're not responding. I don't want to be running my mouth and nothing's good. I can hear the music, but I can't hear like myself. You can hear me on there? Okay, cool. So all week everyone's been talking about how the Cowboys or the Tom Brady is 7-0 lifetime against the Cowboys. Well, now I'm tweeting this out here. Tom Brady, where's it at? Come on, Twitter. Tom Brady is 0-1. 0-1 against the Cowboys. Against the hashtag Cowboys. You gotta use hashtags on Twitter. Love that. Cowboys in the playoffs. And you know what I'm gonna put at the end of this? I'm gonna put so there. So there. Tom Brady is 0-1 against the Cowboys in the playoffs. So there.
That's right.
Thank you. I gotta do my little Cowboys Nation here. Hashtag. Please follow me on Twitter. If I mentioned that before, at GG Livestream. Also subscribe to this channel, whatever you're watching it on. If you haven't done so already, you might be watching it on Twitter, so you don't have to. But anyway, I put Tom. I gotta put Tom Brady. I gotta do Tom Brady. I like Tom Brady. I keep telling everybody today, I like Tom Brady. So, he's been a good player, but Father Time is undefeated. Father Time is undefeated. All right, so I just sent out this tweet. Tom Brady is 0-1 against the Cowboys in the playoff. Again, all the talk this week was how Tom is 7-0 against the Cowboys lifetime. How we can't play on grass. We can't run on grass. We can't play on grass anymore. All of a sudden this week, All of a sudden this week, yeah, we can't play on grass. We can't win in blue jerseys. And Dak can't win the big game. I don't trust. Do you trust? Here was the question. And I hate these questions on the media. Here was the question I hated most this week. Who do you trust more, Dak Prescott or Tom Brady? Well, of course it's Tom Brady. It's a stupid question. But it ain't about trust. So what I guess the question would be, who do you trust more, like in crunch time, is a better question. Because I trust Dak. I trusted today that he was going to get it done. At least I believed in it. And he got it done. Still have a long way to go. Here we go. Who is this? Country Boy 2280. Our season is over next week. No way we beat the Niners. See, it's starting already.
It ain't even been 2 hours.
We just got back from the game
Is he a Niners fan?
an hour or so ago.
Just a Cowboys fan?
He's Country Boy, so I'm guessing he's a Cowboy fan. But so Country Boy, tell me something. Are you a Cowboy fan, or are you just or are you a hater, or just a Cowboy fan who is trying to be optimistic or objective based on what we've seen so far this year? Because the records aren't very different, right? The records aren't very different. We didn't play them at all this year. So how can we just assume that the Niners are going to beat the Cowboys? That first half against, okay, he is a Cowboy fan, so that's disappointing. Please have some faith. Go watch my video on, the title is Cowboy Fans, Stop It. I made that like 2 or 3 days ago. Cowboy Fans, Stop It. And I said, please stop all the bitching, moaning, and complaining, and let's get behind this team.
We're 12-5. We won a playoff game
12-5
on the road
on the road
against Tom Brady.
against Tom Brady.
Now
The
we're
number
going-
4 seed in the NFC.
That's
the number
right.
4
And then we're
seed.
going to San Francisco
Yeah.
to play Purdy
Yes,
and the San Francisco 49ers.
right. And our fans think we're going to lose this game. And you know what? We very well might,
We might.
but
We might win it.
we might win it. I'm going to say we are going to win it. We're going to shock the world. No one thought we'd beat the 49ers back in the day when we beat them. Steve Young, before he got the monkey off his back. Here we go. I knew it. So Cowboy, at the beginning, he goes, Bucks were 8-9. Here, listen, Cowboy boy. I love you because you're a Cowboy fan, my man. I love you because you're a Cowboy fan. But when I started this video, I don't think you were in there when I first started. I said, I don't want to hear they were 8-9. Nobody was saying that this week. Cowboys fan, or Cowboy County Country Boy. Nobody was saying the Bucks are 8-9. They were saying it doesn't matter. The Cowboys have been playing bad. The Bucks have Tom Brady, and he's the GOAT, and he doesn't lose playoff games. That's what the narrative was. It wasn't, well, they're 8-9. But I knew as soon as we beat them, that's what people were going to say. But I was hoping that would come from Cowboy fans. But Country Boy, that's all right. I'm getting used to it. Please subscribe. I just want you to root for your team. So you make it seem like we don't have a chance. And you just say that. I know the Bucks are 8-9, but guess what? The Bucks were in the playoffs. We can't control who we play in the playoffs. We just play who they put in front of us. And by the way, that was, yes. 49ers gave up 23 points against Seattle. And we did blow them out. This is how crazy things got, Country Boy. This is how crazy things got. You just said they're 8-9. So we got that. They had a losing record. We're 12-5. How do we come in here as only a 2-point favorite? That don't sound like we're playing an 8-9 team. On the road. On grass. We can't play on grass, right? We can't play on grass. I just want the Cowboy fans to be a little bit optimistic. Here we go. We got some love right here from Solar. Cowboys beat Niners by at least 4. Okay, I'll take that. The Niners had the easiest schedule in football. Haven't played a good team with that rookie quarterback. Who they play? They played Seattle, obviously last week or this weekend. Seattle fought them hard until the second half. And I don't even know. I don't even pay attention to them, so I don't even know they play. But I agree. They ain't played nobody. They haven't played a team like the Cowboys. They haven't played a team like the Cowboys. Come on now. No diehard Cowboy fan is picking the Packers or the Niners. Thank you, Solar. You're right. You can't pick them. I can understand if we was 8-9 or some shit like that. You know, we 12-5, baby. Come on now. Come on now.
Come on,
Solar,
Cowboys.
hey, Solar spin game. So we gonna let Solar spin game. Here's the next. Solar says Seattle has a 32nd ranked defense. I didn't know that. Well, they blew them out, but still. What's Tampa? Yeah, what's Tampa's ranked defense? I don't know. It's probably not. No, they haven't been very good.
But they ain't last.
They're not. Obviously not. Seattle's last. We just put 31 points on them. That's what we're supposed to do. We were supposed to win big today, and we did win big today. We won bigger shit.
That's right.
Bigger shit.
Hey, where is the pizza? This is another thing that Tampa Bay doesn't do very good. They don't deliver pizza very fast. But hey, it's a late Monday night, Tuesday morning. The Bucks game just let out. People are driving all over the place. It was crazy. All right, it was crazy. So anyway, yeah. I don't know if the spread came out already, but we know that the Niners are going to be favored. I don't know if the spread has come out yet. And Solar is still spitting knowledge. When they lost that game to the Niners last year because of 14 penalties, Tampa had the 8th ranked defense. Okay, he's got Tampa 8th ranked defense. So we good. We good. We good. Well, what I'll say about last year's game is, yeah, we had a lot of penalties, and we couldn't tackle Debo, and we put ourselves in a bad situation. But to your point, we still, after all of that, we still had an opportunity to win that game. We just had a little bad luck, right? Had a little bad luck. All right, this guy's on top of it, dog. Niners are already favored about 3.5. And that's okay. That's okay.
We're going to be underdogs.
That's a fair spread. Yeah.
And then we're going to be underdogs in the Super Bowl.
Right. But we're going to go ahead and take care of 49ers. I'm making that bold prediction right now. And then I hope, now I know the Giants could beat Philly, but honestly, this is the type of season I want to play Philly with Jalen Hurts. I do. If we go through the 49ers, dog, can't nobody beat us. And we already beat Philly. I don't care if they had Jalen Hurts or not. Jalen Hurts don't play defense. He don't. Just to shut everybody up. But I guess it won't matter if they don't even make it. If they don't make it, if the Giants beat them, then it won't matter, and we can easily beat the Giants. Solar's got the Giants here in Dallas for NFC Championship. I have a really strong feeling too that the Giants are going to win that game. And then the one and done talk will be back on Philly. One and done. Because they're limping into their first playoff game. They're limping in. Jalen Hurts is not 100%, and I'm sorry for him. Everybody's got injuries. Hell, we almost lost Curse tonight. I don't even know what his status is. Solar, maybe you know. I don't know what Kersh's status is tonight, but he got hurt toward the end of the game, and he was limping off the field, and that was scary to me because we need that guy. We need that guy. We need everybody. Everybody, 100%. But yeah, Solar, man, I think the Giants can win that game. I know why my mic, I could hear my mic because the volume was down. Now it sounds better. Here we go. That's what happens when you're out all day drinking. You forget to like touch stuff.
Turn the volume up.
To turn the volume up. But now I'm loud. I'm Lima Charlie now, loud and clear, baby. But a great game, great experience. Okay, so let's talk real quick about the atmosphere that the Cowboy fans bring on the road. This is for you, country boy, because there weren't a lot of people in Tampa today that thought the Cowboys were going to lose to anybody. To anybody. The Cowboy fans was rolling deep in Tampa for this game. All right, real quick, Solar update. So I need to like hire Solar as like the damn like stats guy or something. He said Kersh is fine. His post-game interview was up. I just don't know what's up with Jason Peters. I didn't know Peters was hurt. Oh yeah, Peters did get hurt in that game. I remember him limping off. Did he not go back in the game after he got hurt? Hey, did Peters ever go back in the game? Because I don't know. Cowboy fans in that stadium than Tampa fans. Easy. It wasn't even close, bruh. And let's talk about the people that say the Cowboys ain't America's team. They're not America's team. Stop saying that. Y'all ain't won in a long time. Stop saying that shit, right? Okay, listen. Let me tell you something.
Everywhere.
It was confirmed for me today, right? We are all from Texas. We flew here from Texas, right? So you might think this is Peters was ruled out. That sucks. Oh, he didn't go back in that game. But anyway, you might think that's the pizza lady. Okay, cool. You might think that hey, yeah, everybody, Cowboy fans all came here like we did from Texas. No, there were some. We were few and far in between. So I'm gonna tell you the most popular group that I sort of interacted with today. First was obviously Cowboy fans, right? There were Cowboy fans from Texas. When we left the airport in Austin, obviously everybody there was from Texas. People were flying out here with the Cowboy gear on, and that was dope. So we get here, we started meeting all these people with Cowboy gear on. So the second most popular set of fans that I met here were Cowboy fans from somewhere other than Texas, right? The Bronx, New Jersey, California, Atlanta, Indiana, Virginia. I just kept meeting people thinking they were from Texas. Like, hey, what's up, Texas people? Nah, motherfucker, we ain't from Texas. And they got all kinds of Cowboy gear on. Go Cowboys. Traveling to a road game. Cowboy fans were deep, and the Cowboys felt our energy. I'm telling you. All right, so that's the second most popular group I met. Now, the third most popular group that I met is kind of weird. They weren't Cowboy fans at all. They weren't Tampa fans at all. They were people from Boston or anywhere in New England that like Tom Brady. The guy I was sitting next to was from Boston at the game. The guy I was sitting next to, he said he met people from Boston that were like Tampa season ticket holders in Tampa. But they live in Boston. That's crazy. That's crazy. Solo lives in Frisco, Texas, but he's from Savannah, Georgia, originally from everywhere. Yeah, it's ironic that you are from Savannah, and that's where Shannon Sharp played college football, and he's one of the biggest Cowboy haters there are out there. But I like Sharp. All right, so we got pizza. Would someone be so kind to bring me a slice? Okay, thank you. Oh, yes, please. I would get it myself, but I'm doing the Great Green live stream. Hey, by the way, so if you're new to the channel, I'm just starting out. I'm trying to grow this thing. Hit the subscribe. I'm trying to get better at this. I know this cowboy content creator world is flooded, but right now this is a place where you can definitely get your voice heard because the chat's not flooded with people, and you got to pay a super chat to get your voice heard about the Cowboys. I'm not quite at that stage. So I appreciate y'all that are here paying attention. Happy to share my experience for the past 2 days out here in Tampa. We're going back to Texas tomorrow. It's gonna be crazy. But this atmosphere was crazy. It was crazy. It is going great, JGNB3. It is going great because the Cowboys just beat Tampa Bay at Tampa Bay on the grass in blue jerseys. Dak threw no interceptions. Tony Pollard touched the ball 15 times because we all know what happens when Tony Pollard touches the ball 15 times more or less. This is really the only thing that sort of disappointed me tonight. Thank y'all, man. Appreciate it. That disappointed me was that for some reason the coaching staff still refuses to give Tony Pollard more touches. It just has to happen. We like Dak, or we like Ezekiel Elliott. We like Zeke. But right now, we're in the playoffs, and Tony Pollard is just simply better. If you watch that game tonight, you will see that. But that's not the only game. The writing is on the wall. He needs to be in the game more. I'm okay with Zeke being on the field when the time is right. Short yardage, goal line. He had a goal line run today. He didn't even get in, though. We had to run that bootleg with Dak, but I'll take that all day. But we got to get Tony. If we need Ed Werder tweeted. I retweeted a tweet from Ed Werder earlier this week, or maybe I was yesterday. By the way, if you're not following me on Twitter, you see it right there. GG live stream. I got a lot of tweets today. I'm tweeting a lot more than I used to because I got kicked off of Facebook when I was live streaming the game, and somehow the audio seeped in and they just didn't like that, so they kicked me off. So now I use Twitter because I'm not going to beg for them to take me back because I still got YouTube, I still got Twitch, I still got Twitter. By the way, this is Let You Tell Sports and BS on the Gregory live stream. Stream live on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Please follow me on all those platforms. I appreciate it. But anyway, we got to get Pollard more touches. We will beat San Fran. We are healthy. San Fran has not played a top 10 defense this year. We crushed Philly's top 3 defense. Tampa's 8th ranked defense we crushed. Yes, we did. We are the best offense in football. Shout out to my man Solar. Spitting knowledge, man. This is why I'm confident we're going to win this game.
That was Tom Brady's second biggest playoff loss.
The only way we can lose is when we beat ourselves. That's what's happened all year. When we lose games is when we beat ourselves. Today, I really love the conservative approach they gave Dak. I also love how Dak was pulling it down and running the ball when he had to. Didn't take any chances. If he saw a lane to run, he took off and he got that. Even scored a rushing touchdown today. Right? 5 touchdowns Mr. Prescott had today. 4 passing, 1 rushing, 5 touchdowns. What will they say tomorrow? I just tweeted before we left the game. Will they say Dak Prescott outplayed Tom Brady? They should be saying that. JGNB3, really happy about this game. Sadly, oh no, okay, I don't know if I want to finish reading this. Okay, I'm gonna read it. Sadly, it's hard for me to stay positive about the next game. The The Cowboys haven't won a Super Bowl in my lifetime, and I'm 22. Well, JBN B3, please subscribe. And the Cowboys are going to get one for you. I hope it's this year. I don't know. I don't see any reason why it shouldn't be or why it won't be. Right? But there's a lot of teams in this league that have gone more than 20 years without winning a Super Bowl. A lot of teams. By the way, getting to, and I've been saying this all day, getting to and winning a Super Bowl is really kind of hard to do. It's hard. You know, the Patriots are really the only team in recent history that have really just had multiple opportunities and have won Super Bowls. And of course they had the GOAT. They had the GOAT. Solar says Dak numbers look like the best in football tonight. Yeah, they absolutely do. All right. So if you are still a diehard Cowboys fans, let's not manifest bad vibes or loss next week. Let's manifest a victory next week, right? Because I'm going to tell you right now again, there were more Cowboy fans in that stadium tonight than Tampa fans. The only place I've seen more Cowboy fans in one place is AT&T. That's just me. This is my first playoff game. This is my first road Cowboys game. And I have never, ever seen that many visitor jerseys at any level I've been to. So I'm just saying. So JG and B3, we are going to manifest victory next week. We're going to turn Tony Pollard into McCaffrey. Oh my goodness. That was good.
Oh, yeah.
Am I just hungry? Or is it that good? Maybe I'm just hungry. But shout out to our Tampa people out here, man. Very hospitable town. The people are really nice. Even their fans, they're not like asshole Philly fans, you know? They're actually gracious in defeat. You know, even though we saw that bullshit Tom Brady did trying to kick people, we saw that shit, Tom. That ain't like you, Tom. Come on now. That is not like you, Tom. You lost, man. It's okay. It's not the first time you lost. It's not even the worst loss of your career. You went 17-0, got to the Super Bowl, and lost. That's when you should have been kicking people. Then we're trying to kick my defensive players, man, because we tackling people. That's what we're supposed to do. Why are you getting mad? You're gonna kick somebody. I don't know if is that what that flag was for? F the poverty Eagles and overrated Hurts. All right, I'm not gonna go as far as say Hurts is overrated, but he ain't gonna beat us. If we play them, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Shut up, man. You know, game recognized game. I'm not gonna hate on people like they hate on us. You know? But I know we're just as good as them. They have a good team. And I know we're just as good as them. But amazing experience today. Thank you guys so much for paying attention. Please like and subscribe. Likes help a lot too. If you could like me real quick, I appreciate that. Jump over on Twitter. Follow me on GG Livestream. You'll see some of the posts I put on there from today's game. If you go to also on the YouTube channel, you'll see a little 10-minute clip of our tailgate that we did today. My wife told me that the sound wasn't that great on that, but still it was just fun. A lot of Cowboy fans out there, a lot of Tampa fans. Everybody's being cool. I'm losing my voice because I was screaming today. I was screaming. The only bad thing about Tampa are their Lyft and Uber drivers. They need work. They need to have cleaner cars, and they need to raise their seat up in the back if somebody's sitting behind the driver. Just saying. He was cool though. The guy was cool. We haven't eaten in a long time, so the other good thing about Tampa is that their pizza place, they open late. They deliver just like 2 o'clock in the morning. We just got pizza delivered. That's crazy. They don't do that shit in Texas. They don't. But I'll be back on in the morning before we leave. I'm gonna go finish my meal. I just want to come on and celebrate this victory. I knew we were gonna win big today. I'm just glad we actually did it because it's been a rough week for the Cowboys and Dak. People acting like we weren't gonna win this game. People picking the Bucs to win this game. And we heard Country Boy say, well, we're going to lose next week to the Niners. I don't think so, man. It's going to be a good game. It's revenge time. How about them Cowboys? Shout out to DCF. We appreciate you, man. We just got back from the game. Had an amazing experience today. We saw Michael Irvin. We saw Stephen A. Smith right up front talking smack. Corey Ray called him out. He looked at Corey Ray like he was crazy, but he was cool. And of course, we saw Molly. Molly, if you're watching, you did a great job today. You did a really good job today. Yes, Dak silenced the critics. He did. He silenced the critics, but this is a what have you done for me lately league. We would be fools to not recognize the struggles that he's had. But Cowboy fans know it wasn't always him, and that's okay. But he's got to play better next week than he played tonight. Or just as good. Can't turn the ball over. The defense, shout out to the defense today. So our keys to victory, and I got this sentiment from a lot of Cowboy fans I talked to today out in the streets of Tampa. Our keys to victory were run the ball and play defense. We eventually did that well tonight, right? The start of the game, we came out through those 3 passes. I was about to lose my mind. First 3 plays of the game were 3 pass plays. And I was about to lose my shit because I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing? And I felt like if we hadn't gotten that lead, it might have been different. But before I go, what the hell happened to Brett Maher tonight? This could have been a dangerous game with that whole whatever that was. Because that was some shit that no one's ever seen before. Missing 4 straight field goals. That's crazy. Now, I did get a text from someone, and you guys in the chat let me know if you heard this. Someone sent me a text during the game, and they said that someone else was saying that the Tampa fans were using lasers or some shit to put in his eyes. Maybe she was joking. Was she joking? Now that I think about it, maybe she was making a joke because he was missing. So that had to be it. I don't know. That's out there, but it's crazy because Maher is a great kicker. Oh, I called him Money Maher. But Money Maher was not money today. But thankfully, he didn't need to be. But if I could give a message to him, It's just, man, please don't do that shit again. Because you got a pretty good gig right now. And I hate to see you lose it. Everybody was getting pissed off because we kept kicking it. But you figure if you miss like 3, you got to make the next one, right? You got to make the next one. He's asking me who deserves the game ball. To me today, the game ball has to go to Dak. He managed the game perfectly. I'm going to give two game balls. One to Dak and then one to the whole defense. One to the whole defense. Even the running game did halfway decent. Pollard had 15 for 77 yards. If you just give him the ball more, he's gonna go over 100 yards every game. I don't care if it's rushing or if it's total yards. It don't matter. It's all the same to me. You got to get Tony Pollard more involved in the game, right? It was nerves. I don't know about nerves. I mean, what was there to be nervous about in the damn Washington game? I don't know. But anyway, he wasn't nervous tonight, and I do recognize that Dak always plays well in prime time. A bit late, but yeah, it's been a crazy experience today. Love it out here in Tampa. The weather was fantastic. Saw First Take today. Went to a tailgate. Went to the game. Saw the Cowboy fans from every corner of this country, not just from Texas. So if anybody ever tries to give you that bullshit about this not America's team anymore, just tell them that's not, we had a woman in the chat. I think she was a woman. She's 22 years old. She's never seen the Cowboys win a Super Bowl. What fans have a base like that's going to come on a sports live stream show late at night to talk about the Cowboys, and she ain't never seen them win before? So that's a good fan. That's a great fan. That's a great fan. And Dak did the thing. So please let me know how you feel about the game in the chat. Please subscribe to the channel. Please give me a like, all that stuff, because this has been an incredible experience. I'm glad I got to share it with y'all. Did a lot of little live streams throughout the day today. It has been crazy. Some of them a little choppy, but hey, I didn't have time to do any post-work stuff. Okay. Yeah, he will bounce back. Here we go. We do want revenge on the 49ers. I definitely do. Definitely do. DFC is 27 years old and has never witnessed a Super Bowl either. Let me tell you, I have DFC, and when it happens for us, again, you're gonna be like, it's gonna be so much sweeter because it's been so long. I think like the National Football League is going to explode when the Cowboys win Super Bowl. I mean, that's just where it's going to be. All right, I can't believe everybody's up late at night. Thank y'all for checking me out. So I just tweeted, by the way. Hit me up on Twitter. Hold on, DFC. Let me move that real quick. The boys. Appreciate that, Sydney. Please like and subscribe. What was I gonna say? The fans, though, were amazing today. More Cowboy fans in that stadium than Tampa fans, easy, hands down. And we represented. We was up there screaming, yelling, people wearing big ass stars, hats, blankets, cowboy hats, the whole nine. And it was an amazing experience. Tampa's been very hospitable town, 100%. Their fans are super cool. They talk a little shit, but they're not crazy like Philly people. So They lost with grace and dignity. Even though Tom Brady tried to kick somebody, we may have just seen the last game that Tom Brady plays in Tampa. A lot of people think that's it, but it's crazy. A lot of Tom Brady fans out here tonight. What up, Jimmy Giles? Is in the house. Hey man, hey Jimmy, let me tell you, man, Damon, we gonna keep this one. We gonna take this one, man, because nobody thought we could do it. Even though the Bucs were 8-7, they had Tom Brady. We can't play on grass no more. All of a sudden, we can't play on grass. We can't win on the road. 30 years we hadn't rode a playoff victory on the road. Guess what? Got it today. Damon is posting all these Eagles on my stream, but just because you're my classmate and I love you, I'm gonna let it ride. I'm gonna put it on there, dog. That's for real. That's for real. Yeah, man, they played really well. They played really well. I felt like it was gonna be a big win for them. That they was gonna win big, because we all know that Tampa's not that good. But that's not gonna be the narrative this week. It shouldn't be. I don't want to hear it. I don't hear it was 8-9. They were in a bad division. Nobody was saying that. All those people that picked Tom to win this game, there were a lot of them. But they were hoping that we lost. That's what it really was. Corey, Chad, they was hoping. They were hoping they could laugh at us again tomorrow.
That's right. Stephen A., you ain't lying.
But we got a monster to deal with next Sunday.
In the morning.
Them damn 49ers and hey, Damon, man, y'all got to deal with them Giants, them G-men.
G-man.
You know what they say? They say it's hard to beat the same team 3 times in one season. But it has been done. I have a feeling Giants might win that game. And that's not because I don't like Philly. They're just playing really good right now, and Philly is banged up. All right, man. On to San Fran. Joy to win tonight. On to San Fran. Damon said, is that Chad back there? Come on up. Yeah. That's him back there. We's rolling deep out here in Tampa, man. Florida, it's crazy. It's crazy out here. A lot of things to do, a lot of people, a lot of sunshine, a lot of love, a lot of hate. So earlier I was talking about, he said, what's up, man? Earlier I was talking about like the most popular group that I saw out here in Tampa these past 2 days. One obviously were Cowboy fans. You would think it would be Tampa fans, but no. Even when we went to the first take and saw Michael Irvin and Stephen A. and of course, Molly, we went and saw them. More Cowboy fans out there than Tampa fans. Go watch it on. If you're watching the YouTube clips of First Take, you're gonna see my man Corey right here, right, hugged up on Stephen A. and or Chad was hugged up on Michael Irvin. Chad had his arm around Michael Irvin. Talk about Mike.
You did.
Mike was sweating and shit.
Yeah, I was there.
Mike was sweating. Oh man.
Let me go.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, it was hot out there, man. It was hot, and I wouldn't be mad at them if they were gassed out there. It did get colder up in the stands in the evening, but I can only imagine being a player on the field, because it was hype. Man, after they played the national anthem, I was like, I'm ready to go play. Shit, I was ready to go play. I had and the one cool thing about this experience for me these past couple of days is that I was just telling these guys earlier, or just a few minutes ago, I haven't felt like a kid in a long time. I haven't had this much fun and that, you know, I felt like being a kid again in a real long time. And this just was an amazing experience out here in Tampa, seeing all the Cowboy fans, a playoff win against Tampa Bay, against the GOAT, a playoff win against the GOAT when there were a lot of doubters. It was an amazing experience. The hospitality here was amazing. Every place we went ate. The servers were great. The food is good. It's just them damn Uber drivers. Uber and Lyft drivers got dirty cars, and they ride low when they seat. That's the only thing. I'm excited for the Eagles and Giants game on Saturday. Okay. I'm excited for that game too. We'll see how that turns out. I'll be watching. They play the early game, right? They play before us, right? Or they play Saturday. They play Saturday. Yeah. They play Saturday. DFC, this Cowboys team is different, I think. We have a shot this year to shock some people. That's all I'm saying, DFC, is we at least got a chance, right? We at least got a chance. It's hard to win the Super Bowl. Damon will tell you, his team just won in 2017. They was like on a roll. And that was before they had Jalen Hurts. They haven't sniffed it again until this year. And they still got to win next week if they really want to sniff it. Right now, they ain't even sniffing it. They just like got a game next week. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to get to the Super Bowl. The NFL, compared to all the other major sports in America, has the most disparity. We don't have a bunch of repeat champions.
Look at the NFC East champion.
Huh?
Look at the NFC East champions. The winners of the NFC East
Yeah,
division.
yeah.
It's somebody every.
Yeah. Corey's making a point that if you just look at the NFC East alone, it's somebody different every year. It's crazy. And guess who's playing out there, by the way? Okay, Tom, we know what he's done, so yeah, Tom is Tom, but he lost today. But look at everybody else who's out there. Aaron Rodgers. How many he won? One. Long time ago. 2010 was a long time ago, man. I'm just saying.
When's the last time 49ers?
When's the last time 49ers won? I know they went maybe once, twice. When they win it?
But they win.
We don't know. Yeah. It's hard as hell, man. It's hard. So I ain't gonna let these haters worry me about how many years it's been, whatever. There's some teams that ain't never won a Super Bowl before in their existence. But we understand what comes with being a Cowboy fan. We understand that. It's all good. Yes, Damon, NFC is a beast this year. Still have 3 teams in the playoffs after the wild card round.
Guaranteed.
That's probably almost unheard of.
NFC championship. Guaranteed.
Yeah. So there will be a team from NFC East in the NFC Championship. That's guaranteed right now. After 1 weekend of playoffs, the NFC East is guaranteed to have a team in the NFC Championship game. It's probably likely that one of those teams is going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Hard out here for a pimp. Shout out to Terrence Howard. That's one of my favorite movies, by the way. And the opening scene in that movie.
Eagles play prime time next Saturday.
Eagles do
night.
Saturday night? Okay.
Saturday night. And the Cowboys play prime time Sunday.
Opening line in that movie with Terrence Howard. He says, man ain't like a dog. Don't believe in birthdays and Christmas and all that shit. He was talking to his hooker. Because she didn't want to do it no more. Right? So he was trying to explain to her, he was pimping her out. Trying to explain to her that, dogs don't know nothing about birthdays. No, they don't care, So they just lay around scratching ass. And she like, but we man, I know you're a woman, but like mankind, like people, like we can't sit around scratching our ass all day. We got to get up and do shit because we care about things, and that's why the Cowboys are going to win next week, right? All that from somebody putting in the chat about Terrence Howard. And Corey doesn't have a clue what I'm talking about, but that's okay. That's okay. I can't remember the name of that movie. It's the one with Ludacris, Terrence Howard, Taji. What's the name of that movie? It's one of my favorite movies. I can't think of that. It's I don't know. Anyway, good movie. I remember that opening scene, which is, I think it's a classic scene, by the way. But the Cowboys get it done. The Greg Green live stream is here out in Tampa. Hustle and Flow, yes, that's the movie. DFC, Hustle and Flow, of course. So, the Cowboys get it done. I'm so glad everybody stopped in to say what's up. Go back and look at my other videos that I posted today. Some of them are short. I did do a live this morning. And then we're leaving tomorrow afternoon. So I might try to squeeze one in the morning after I hear all the bullshit that people say in the national media. Just see what I can respond to. But man, I appreciate everybody that came through to participate in the chat. They kicked me off Facebook. So Damon, I'm glad you found me over on YouTube. Because I don't think I'm going to go back. I am on Twitter. Hit me up on Twitter. Would love to see the Bills and Cowboys. That would be cool. You know, so before I go, what would be cool about the Bills if we were to beat them? Now, I'm not trying to get too far ahead. I'm just talking about some shit that'd be cool, right? So I saw there was a picture someone posted on Twitter the other day, and it had like all these 4 sets of brothers that could potentially face each other in the Super Bowl, right? And of course, we've got the Diggs brothers, one in Buffalo, one in Dallas. The unique thing about the Diggs duo, the Diggs brothers, is that of the 4 sets of brothers, they would be the only set of brothers that would actually face each other head to head. Offense versus defense, receiver versus defensive back. How fucking dope would that be? And I'm not saying that, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. That's just would be dope. That would be dope. But anyway, that would be the storyline of that Super Bowl. If the Diggs brothers would be all over the news for 2 weeks if the Cowboys play the Bills. It would be they mama gonna be on there with the split jersey. Yeah. People gonna be calling their mama to do commercials.
That's right.
It's gonna be crazy. You know, they gonna try to make it about Dak and Josh Allen, but I'm not so confident Josh Allen's gonna make it. I'm not. I think my homeboy and Joe Cool probably have better teams at this point. Just saying. I'm just saying. Hey man, I love your energy too because this day has been amazing. It's been like no experience I've ever had just as a football fan. I felt like a little kid today running around, yelling Cowboy stuff. You know, having little pretend fights with Tampa fans, you know. That's what's cool about the Tampa fans, you know, they don't get too crazy, get too serious. I think it ran into like one serious hater today at the Stephen A thing, but he was all right. He wasn't that bad. He was just talking shit about Jerry Jones, and that's what haters do. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, that would be some cool shit, man, because that would just Diggs and Diggs? Head to head? Buffalo, Dallas? Again?
That'd be good.
Woo! That's drama. That's prime time TV right there. Or that's must-see TV.
That's right.
That's must-see TV right there. But I don't care who gets it from the AFC. We got to get through San Fran. Then we got to get through the Giants or Philly. Just saying. Probably going to be the Giants, though. I don't know. We'll see. And go from there. Yeah. The Eagle fans get crazy, man. They be throwing snowballs at people. They want to fight and all that stuff. Man, we too old to be fighting at a football game. Come on now. What you going to fight for? No one's paying you any money. When people, see what happens is, This is why people fight at sports games. Because people that win talk a lot of shit. But that's what you're supposed to do when you win, right? Because it's like bragging rights. We have no other stake in the game other than bragging rights. Like, what do we get? What do fans get when our team wins? We don't get no money. We pay for all this shit that we buy gear, right? The only thing that we get is bragging rights, right? So when you lose graciously. And you let the winning team talk all that shit until you play them again, then you'll probably beat them. And then you can talk shit. That's how it works. But we all get our feelings hurt when people talk shit to us when we lose. But that's okay. Hey, you have your day. I'm gonna have mine one day. We had it tonight. That's right. I said we gonna keep this, but we ain't like that though, right? We not like crazy shit talkers. We just celebrating. But if you come for us though, if you come for us, like that girl who told Chad to sit his ass down in the stadium today, like she wasn't at a football game. Chad stand up with the Cowboys like it made a third down or some shit. Chad like, yeah, stood up Cowboys. She's like, excuse me, sir.
Can you sit down?
Can you sit down? I can't see. Tampa fan, because her damn team was losing.
Say, yes, ma'am, but I'm going to stand right back up.
She was mad because her team was losing. Otherwise, she would have told. We had been standing up that whole damn game. Have we not?
We have.
Up and down the whole damn game. All of a sudden, when the game was out of reach, old girl was like, excuse me, sir. I can't see. Could you please sit down at this football game? that your team is winning. Go get me started. Please, yeah, butthurt. Please sit down at this football game that your team is winning, because you're in my town, and I don't want you to have any fun. I'm losing my voice. Hey, I gotta go. I didn't eat all this pizza. I appreciate y'all coming in. Hey, Demond, man, it's good to see you, brother. Much love, man. Hope to bump into you again one day. But I gotta sign off. It's getting late. It's on the East Coast. It's already past 2:00, and your boy's old. So I gotta get. I gotta eat.
Oh, motherfuckers. Yeah.
I'm actually about to die. I'm about to die. Anyway, so I'll see y'all next time. This is Legendary. Because I'm trying to project I got to do it from the diaphragm. Thanks, man. Thanks, DFC. But this is Let You Tell It Sports and BS. Because I'm going to tell it. I'll let you tell it how you want to tell in the chat right here on the Greg Green live stream. Please, please, please go in and subscribe and subscribe. Don't say subscribe and trying to grow this thing. Maybe by next year, I'll be doing it like the big timers out there. But I appreciate y'all. Be my new regulars, man. I want y'all to be my regulars. Come on now. But until tomorrow, peace. Go Cowboys. Let's go.
Cowboys.